Her third red card. That means she will serve a penalty of 2 minutes. We don't think she's passed the penalty zone for the final time. If she had, she hasn't passed the penalty zone for the last time, so she will serve a 2-minute penalty. So Ma looks likely to move into the silver medal position.
But what's fascinating, Mara, is that Erika Senna of Brazil, back in 4th place, was 2 minutes and 3 seconds behind the leader. Therefore, she was about 1 minute and 54 seconds behind Inga. And Inga's going to have to sit out a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah.
So it's going to be incredibly close when Inga comes out of the penalty zone. She'll be behind Senna probably, but very tight.
Yep, so we could have a real battle for 3rd place. So we said Ma just needed to keep her composure even though she was isolated. And so it's happened that she has gone up into the silver medal position.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Senna's just gone through 18K, 2 minutes and 6 seconds behind Garcia Leon. But more importantly, behind Inga by 1 minute 57 seconds. She will come out of the Inga, we think, will come out of the penalty zone about 2-3 seconds behind Senna, and they will be battling for bronze. Imagine if she could be told that she's actually really in 2nd place. She would get such amazing reinforcement from that.
This is the thrill of race walking. You know, you just have to keep going until the absolute finish because you don't know what's going on around you. Of course, there is the DQ board, which the athletes will be checking every lap to keep an eye on, well, their own red card tally, but also that of their rivals.
Well, Garcia Leon here surely has one hand on the gold medal already. She has about 1 kilometer to walk. The Peruvian who took bronze 2 years ago, she was over 2 minutes behind the winner that time, Ma Zhenjia of China. But Ma is back in 3rd place at the moment, but the athlete in 2nd place, Garcia Leon's teammate, is about to be shown into the penalty zone for a 2-minute penalty. And therefore, Garcia Leon, while she will probably walk on to gold, will win by an even bigger margin. The case is, where will the minor medals go? Ma looks fairly secure for the silver medal. She's only had 1 red card. She's got a couple of lives left.
So there is Peru's Inga with the 3 red cards. So she will be shown into the penalty zone very shortly.
6 disqualifications so far. Morejon by far the most significant of those. That's a real shame for the Ecuadorian and her teammate Bonilla as well. Goodness me, back to the drawing board for them.
And Ramos Rodriguez of Mexico also serving a penalty. So she and Torres currently on 2 red cards. So Kimberly Garcia Leon is through 19K, as is Inga. 14-second gap, but Inga will be shown into the penalty zone very shortly.
So Garcia Leon is feeling the pressure. Maybe too, she knows that she's away and has the gold almost sewn up. Her last 3 kilometer splits have been 4:21, 4:26, that 18th kilometer, the slowest of the race, and then a 4:24. But she's on the final kilometer now, is Garcia Leon. And what a hard-earned medal this has been. She has led almost every step of the way. I think for about 100 meters, 200 meters, she was led by her teammate Inga at one point mid-race.
Yeah, she's really raced confidently, hasn't she? Imposed her will on the rest of the field, took it out right from the start. She really is a very class performer at championships.
And do you know what? She's not going to be far behind her personal best. She might even set a season's best here. Bora Brady in the Czech Republic. On the 6th of this month, just a couple of weeks ago, she walked to 1:27.08. Well, she's recovered well from that, because today she's going to be on a very similar sort of time as she charges towards the finish line now. Still, no hint of emotion whatsoever on the face of the Peruvian. The double world champion in Eugene 2 years ago, 30 years old now, 2 years stronger, 2 years more experienced, and perhaps 2 years more wise, because she has destroyed this field today with a rare dominance from the gun. She has led. She gradually accelerated through the second half, maintained a high tempo through the second half, and has only slackened, Mara, these last 2 or 3 kilometres when she was fairly sure she could win, I think.
Yes, I mean, when you've built up a massive gap like that, it doesn't matter if your rivals are catching you, as long as you can keep a little bit of a gap, and that's so she's done. So very dominant performance again from Kimberly Garcia Leon. No red cards for her, very safe technique.
Well, she's looking still relatively comfortable, not really sweating up, is she? Whatever that is inside that toweling scarf, that mini scarf around her neck, I presume ice or maybe some cool gel, has done a wonderful job here today. But clearly her preparation has been quite fabulous, and she is still very much on song for a great performance at the Paris Olympic Games. That is what all these athletes today, those competing and focusing upon this strip of road in Antalya, have got one eye on, is the Paris Olympic Games, and Garcia Leon will underline her name as one of the strong favourites with the quality of this performance today. Cool as a cucumber, cool as a Peruvian cucumber, and it will be a quite glorious gold for Garcia Leon. In the background you see Inga, her compatriot, just beside the motorbike with their white cap. There she is, but she, I'm afraid, is heading for a 2-minute penalty, and behind her is a gap to Ma of China that will surely mean Ma will take silver. But will she be able to come out of the penalty zone in time to hang on to the bronze medal position? It's going to be very tight indeed. Here she comes then. Kimberly Garcia Leon of Peru, world champion, double world champion 2 years ago in Eugene, USA. Today, world race walking teams champion. A bronze 2 years ago, a gold today at this same competition. And there's room to spare, I would suggest. She's not exactly out on her feet, is she? Tired, but in control. Wonderful, a masterful full performance. And that winning time, 1:27.11 from Garcia Leon, is 3 seconds outside the time she produced in the Czech Republic just 2 weeks ago. And here comes Ma. Inga, the second of the Peruvians, has indeed been shown into the penalty zone for a 2-minute sit-out. But here is Ma, the defending champion from 2 years ago. Makes a very, very stout defence of that goal, but settles for silver here today. The Chinese yet again on the rostrum. The winning margin there, what, some 43 seconds for Garcia Leon.
So it's all to play for the bronze medal.
It is indeed, yes, and in third place at 19K was Erika Senna of Brazil.
And there she is in the green vest, approaching the finish. And we're expecting Inga to appear from the penalty zone at any moment.
Well, Senna, is she aware what's going on? Has anybody told her that these last few meters are absolutely critical? Here comes Inga, about to come out. She's had to watch Senna go past. And Inga back out on the course. But Senna is in bronze medal position, and the Brazilian, 38 years old, almost 39 years old, surely won't let this opportunity go. I think Inga, chasing hard there in the red of Peru, who has battled so hard throughout this race, is going to run out of road and finish in fourth place. It is indeed bronze for Brazil. Erika Senna crosses the line there. A bonus for her with the disqualification, or at least the 2-minute sit-out of Peru's Inga, who has to settle for a frustrated fourth. Superb stuff from the pair of them. But Erika Senna, wow, an Olympic finalist. Came 7th in the Rio 20K. back in 2016. 8 years later, at the age of almost 39, gets a medal, a world medal.
Yeah, amazing finish for that bronze medal. And there is Torres in 5th place for Ecuador.